Shalom, family. This word is coming from Exodus chapter 21, verses 12 through 27. Thus says the word of Elohim: He who strikes a man so that he dies shall surely be put to death. However, if he did not lie in wait, but Elohim delivered him into his hand, then I will appoint for you a place where he may flee. But if a man acts with premeditation against his neighbor to kill him by treachery, you shall take him from my altar that he may die. And he who strikes his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. He who kidnaps a man and sells him, or if he is found in his hand, shall surely be put to death. And he who curses his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. If men contend with each other, and one strikes the other with a stone or with his fist, and he does not die, but is confined to his bed, if he rises again and walks about outside with his staff, then he who struck him shall be acquitted. He shall only pay for the loss of his time and shall provide for him to be thoroughly healed. And if a man beats his male or female servant with a rod, so that he dies under his hand, he shall surely be punished. Notwithstanding, if he remains alive a day or two, he shall not be punished, for if he is his property. If men fight and hurt a woman with child, so that she gives birth prematurely, yet no harm follows, he shall surely be punished accordingly as the woman's husband imposes on him, and he shall pay as the judges determine. But if any harm follows, then you shall give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burn for burn, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. If a man strikes the eye of his male or female servant and destroys it, he shall let him go free for the sake of his eye. And if he knocks out the tooth of his male or female servant, he shall let him go free for the sake of his tooth. Now, if you haven't already figured out, okay, the Most High is saying in his word, people who are killing people, people who are enslaving people, okay, selling people, unarmed black men in the United States of America who have been unalived by police officers. The Most High has said, and I'm actually going to copy and paste what he actually verbatim said to me to share with his people and those who are guilty, who are going to come across this video, who are guilty of committing these crimes. He is saying to the white police officers in the United States of America, he is going to allow eye for an eye against you. Those who by treachery, by evil intent, who are shooting and killing unarmed African American people here in the United States of America. He is saying vengeance and recompense. He is saying that he will no longer allow you to get away with these things, that quick judgment will come against you and your family. And he also said that that policing is not of him. Police officers are not of him. It's a man-made thing that comes out of obviously from slavery and tracking slaves. And you will no longer be able to get away with being a criminal, legal gang that gets away with murder because you are standing behind your man-made badge. And these are his words, not my words, but the shoe fit, let you, wear it. And obviously there's history of what the Most High is saying. And last time I checked, your arms is too short to box with him. So if you got a problem with this word, take it up with him. What else did he tell me? And I have it written down, but I don't have it in front of me. That's majority of what he said. That so just get ready. All these years that African American people have been having to go through dealing, with the harassment and the killing of our unarmed especially young black men. Even this recent young man who was what was it, an Air Force airman, if I'm not mistaken, out of Florida, who was in his house had just gotten back to his place from walking his dog, and a police officer knocks on his door, and of course this young man answers the door with his gun on him, which he is allowed to do. You got somebody that's coming to your door that's uninvited on your property. You have a right to answer your door with whatever you want to answer your door, weapon on you. So don't be shocked if you start seeing these family members doing an eye for an eye against those police officers, white police officers that are committing these crimes against African American people who are supposed to be citizens of the United States of America. But that's another video in itself, because those of the diaspora are only considered citizens if we don't commit a crime. We commit a crime, then it says that we go back into slavery, which is basically jail. So, but anyway, modern day Babylon, who thinks that they're high on the hog, they ain't gonna catch that smoke, even though they do have a lot of great technology as it pertains to military power. That's what Goliath thought until 17-year-old David with a stone and a slingshot hit him right in the middle of the forehead with a stone and killed him, then cut off his head. So, but anyway, dealing with you're dealing with you're dealing with demonic activity as it pertains to policing in the United States of America. You're dealing with demon possessed white men who are basically cowards, who are and not all of them. I mean, you obviously you got some that are operating in integrity and character and decency and in order as it pertains to being a white man as a police officer who really has a heart for the people who do really want to protect and serve. But then you also have majority of them who are not. And also, too, you also have to look at their patches. A lot of those patches on the police officers' uniforms are Freemason. And that's man-made. That's devilish. That's from the pit of hell. That's, Satanism. That is not from the Most High. Doesn't line up with the word. Okay, the word has never failed. And the Most High's word will not return back to him void. It's the pure, unadulterated way for any female or male on the face of the earth to live their life and to be successful and to be under the blessing and the favor of the Most High, Yahuwah Elohim. Anything outside of what we call the Bible, the Holy Scriptures, even with just the 66 books, along with the Apocrypha that here in the United States, they don't, add that to the 66 books when there's, thousands of firsthand accounts in other biblical, historical, archaeological documents of the word of the Most High Yah that should be added to the rest of the 66 books. Okay, so you have these people who call themselves police officers who mostly police the black neighborhoods and harass the black people. That's the so-called, because that's not who we are. We are Israel. That we're the Most High's special treasure. We're the apple of his eye. African American people, yes, us, the melanated people who look like the Most High. Okay, according to his word in Revelation 4:3. Okay, so they harass our people here in America. Okay, they mistreat us because they're Luciferians, they're Freemasons, they're devil worshipers in this country. And so therefore the Most High, he's a Elohim of justice. And so you can't continue on. You may have spent 100 years. You may have spent 1,000 years in Satanism and devil worship and, Freemasonry and all that type of stuff. But, there's always an end to all of that. The Most High is long suffering. And the reason why he's long suffering is because he's giving y'all some time to get yourself together, to repent and turn from your evil, wicked ways. And so now time is not on your side anymore. He's not going to allow you to, because, things have it's a shift. A shift has taken place in the heavenly realm. A shift has taken place also on the earth. And so therefore, it's going to be vengeance and recompense against racism, against African American people here in the United States of America. And also, too, don't forget y'all on stolen land. Don't get it twisted. Don't matter how many deeds you got, how many, how much paperwork you didn't sign saying you own this land and you own this and own that. All of everything in America, and also, some in some parts of Africa too that was colonized. You're occupying stolen land. Like I said in one of my previous videos, the Most High, he ain't senile. When you read this word, he has allocated land. He did. He said what lands belong to who and their descendants. Not us. He did. So there, land here in America, you occupying stolen land. You have a lot of innocent blood from slavery of people that you have murdered, that you have killed, deleted, that are the African American people, the indigenous people that are the Native Americans, the Indians. Okay, the melanated ones that was here before y'all integrated with them in terms of sex and change it, their DNA, where they went from being more brown and dark brown and melanated people to being more, palm of the hand color pale people with straight hair. When you go back and look at the receipts, the documents, the pictures of the real indigenous people, the real Native Americans, the real Indians, they were melanated people that had melanin in their skin. So anyway, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for y'all, unfortunately. But you brought it upon yourselves, just like our ancestors, because of their disobedience and their sin against the Most High Yah, following after y'all mess, after y'all idols and deities and idols made by man's hands, is the reason why we went into the situation we went into back in 70 A.D. That caused our ancestors to go into slavery and go into punishment. But guess what? Now it's y'all turn, because the 400 years of our captivity is over. We may be still in the land of our captivity and still are experiencing some of the remnants of, those curses and things that align with the 400 years of slavery. But now the tables have turned, and so you can no longer do what you have been doing, because there will be quick judgment and quick recompense. And the Most High is saying that He is allowing people that you come against and do evil to do eye for an eye. So that means if you as a police officer murder, kill someone's child, unarmed child, okay, man, woman, child, it doesn't matter, and they are of the diaspora, they are the descendants of the 400, the people who you had in, slavery here for over 400 years that was scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. He is saying to you, expect quick judgment. Okay. He said that the penalty of sin is death. Okay. So you take another man's life, you should expect your life or the life of your people, your immediate family or children lives to be taken. You understand that? I don't know if you do, because y'all have spent hundreds of years, and this is 2024, and y'all are still doing what you're doing, and you still ain't got it, because Satan has got a grip on your mind and on your heart. And so you think that you're doing right by being a part of the KKK and the Proud Boys and these other racist entities, whether you be in government, whether you be a police officer, it does not matter. You're a white person and you are still operating in racism and prejudice and hatred, and have the heart and mind of your father Satan to do harm to melanated people, and especially those of the diaspora that you call Black people, that you call African Americans. The Most High said that vengeance and recompense will be done to you. I just read it to you in His holy word. You got a problem with it? That ain't my problem. Take it up with Him. Okay? You got a problem with Yahushua HaMashiach not being white, because He not, according to the word. It says what He looks like. And plus, I saw Him when I was 8 years old. And when I saw Him in my house that we lived in, and He was a melanated Black man, so-called Black man, a melanated man, and all I saw growing up was everything white about the Bible. But as an 8-year-old, what came out of my mouth was, "Hi, Jesus." How would an 8-year-old who has been shown everything white about the so-called Jesus, and everybody that is in the Bible was shown to me and my people as white people, and I knew that He was Yahusha. But being taught the name Jesus, of course, I said Jesus, but I knew Him. When I saw Him, I said Jesus, and didn't think twice about Okay, well, let's see. This is a black man. How I know that he's Jesus, and why is this coming out of my mouth and saying hi Jesus when everything no, because I'm 8 years old. And I'm pure, I'm unadulterated, okay? Children have not been contaminated by wickedness and evilness and deception and crookedness and darkness, okay? And sin and things that are wrong. They still are got the heart and mind of the creator, okay? Of the kingdom of heaven, which there is no darkness and there's nothing in common with Belial, with the Most High in Belial, and there's nothing in common with especially children who are raised right. There's nothing in common with children in Belial, which is Satan or Hashatan, Gadiel, all them names, the devil. Okay, there's nothing in common. So children automatically know. It automatically comes out of their spirit, out of their mouth. So as an 8-year-old, yes. So if you got a problem with the Messiah being a melanated man, like I said, you're going to have to take that up with the Most High Yah, because guess what? Every single last person that is on this earth, currently and from the past, have to stand before the Most High at the judgment seat to give an account. Do you not get that? You will have to give an account for the things that you have done. So you're a white police officer and you still out here doing dirty. Okay. You still out here. You're a part of human trafficking. You're part of the drug dealing. You're part of, shooting unarmed black people. You're a part of harassing black people, going to their homes and stuff like that and harassing them. And you think that when you die, that's going to be it? Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, every single last woman and child, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of the language that you speak, every single person on the face of this earth, all 8 billion, however many billion people there is currently, let alone from the past, since the beginning of time, will all have to stand before the judgment seat of the Most High Yahuwah and give an account for your thoughts, for you receiving or rejecting his son, for the things that you have done to others that did not line up with his word, with walking in righteousness, walking in holiness, walking in love, walking according to his word, accepting his son, because you cannot come to him except by way of his son, Yahushua HaMashiach, the Messiah, the teacher, the master. Okay? So, this is the word of Yahuwah. Not my word, his word. So, white police officers, United States government, okay? All of you, repent and turn from your evil, wicked ways. Repent and turn from Freemasonry. Repent and turn from devil worshiping. Repent and turn from racism and prejudice. Repent and turn from being in darkness and coming into the light of the word of Yahuwah. Okay? Because if you don't, and you are and have taken part of anything that he said that you are not supposed to do, and you still around here thinking because you got a badge and you have the man-made law behind you, the Most High said that his law is above man-made law, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for eternity. He said, heaven and earth shall pass away, but his word shall never pass away. Okay? So you think you are getting away with it based upon man-made law, when really you're just a legalized gang. You're just a legalized criminal by way of man-made law. But the Most High said that his law supersedes that, and that his law is coming into place against you, white police officers, and also any black police officers, but mainly the white ones, because that's the ones that are normally doing all of the shooting unarmed black men who are running, who don't have any weapons on them, no knives, no nothing, didn't even try to come against them, but yet and still you can see videos where you have white men with guns and knives, and and they disarm them, don't even shoot and kill them, but arrest them. But you got unarmed black men that white police officers are unaliving, who don't even have any weapons on them. Traffic stop. And some of you Hispanics too have done this, who are police officers, but mainly it's you white ones. And so, and this is the word of the Most High. So y'all, you can be mad, you can be hot and all bothered, all underneath the collar, but I'm not afraid of nobody. Okay, I do and say what the Most High tell me to say and what he tells me to do. Okay, no fear here. He's not giving us a spirit of fear, but a power of love and of a sound mind. So I can't touch this because I'm covered by the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach, and I'm going to say what he say, whether you like it or not, because his word is his word. With or without this book, he still has a word. With or without him putting it in a word form for us to read. Okay, his word is his word. So, anyway, to Yahuwah Elohim be all the glory and honor and praise. Thank you, Abba Yah, for your holy word. May we not just be hearers only, but doers of your word. May this word go forth and go into the hearts and minds of not only your people, but the people that you are speaking of in this video. And I pray that they will heed what has been said, what you have given me to say, which is your word. I pray that they will heed and repent and turn from their evil, wicked ways, or else they just will perish according to what you said in your word. Because you said the penalty of sin is death. So that means if you are not doing the right thing to another human being and thinking that you getting away with it, no, you're not, because the Most High says that you're not. So we thank you, Abba Yah, for your word. We thank you for your son, Yahushua HaMashiach. We thank you for life. We thank you for blessing. We thank you for having your people's back, the African American people, those of the diaspora. We thank you for vengeance and recompense against our enemies, those who have mistreated us, who continue to mistreat us, who continue to lie on us, who continue to usurp our identity, who continue to do these evil, wicked things in the earth, not only against us, but also against children from trafficking, human trafficking, child trafficking. And this stuff wouldn't continue to go on if those who are in authority in the earth, who are supposed to be people of integrity and character, who's supposed to be policing, who's supposed to be governing and governments, if they weren't the ones who were participating in it, because there would be no such thing as human trafficking. But there is, because those who are in authority are the ones who are majority of who are behind it. So that's why there hasn't been a stop to it. Now go figure that. So ain't nothing hidden from the Most High. He knows your thoughts are far off, and everything that has been done in the dark will come to the light. So he said that in his word, like it or not. So don't forget to share this video, because sharing is caring. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Hit the notification button as well if you feel led by the Most High Yah to be a blessing to my ministry, favored by Yah, then do so. And your prayers are according to the word, because my ministry and myself is covered by the blood of Yahusha, and I have am chosen by him to say and do what I say and do. So you better tread very carefully when it comes to me, because it's not gonna go well for you. And I don't have to go into telling you no stories about people who did come against me, what happened to them. Okay. But when I'm, whenever he leads me to do that, then I will. But I'm just giving you fair warning, because the word is the word. See what it says there? Meditation, to do your neighbor. So that's what a lot of y'all gang members, your license, your man-made, land of the law, legal gang members that are called police officers, the ones who are not operating in integrity and character, and decency and in order and in love, but have this in their heart and mind. In this verse of Exodus chapter 21, verse 14 says, but if a man acts with premeditation against his neighbor to kill him by treachery, you shall take him from my altar that he may die. Oh man, the Most High. Ooh. Ooh, y'all think because y'all don't see him, that this invisible y'all think yo, oh my goodness, y'all think just because y'all don't see him in the physical that his word does not apply. Y'all are so highly deceived and so highly mistaken. Y'all better get it together. I'm telling you, trying to tell y'all. The Most High is trying to tell y'all, and have been trying to tell y'all through his people, through his mouthpieces, that y'all need to repent and turn from your evil, wicked ways. Y'all white police officers here in the United States of America, y'all already about to catch that smoke, because World War III has already begun. It hasn't kicked off yet over here in America, but they are setting up shop because y'all are letting them through the border. You're so dumb and so evil and so wicked and so prideful. You're already letting your enemies into your country to smoke, to take y'all behinds out. Okay? You're already letting them in through California and Texas border, because you're so prideful, you're arrogant, you're evil, you're devil worshipers, and anyway. Yeah. The word, sharper than any two-edged sword, and it's alive. It ain't just this right here. It ain't just no ink on some paper that come from a tree. This word is alive, and it is going to fulfill itself. So I believe you need to be on the right side of history, on the right side with the Most High, on the side of life and light which is the word, in righteousness, in holiness. Because if you're not, you see what it says right there? D-I-E. D-I-E. That's what's going to happen to you. All right. All right. Anyway, I love you. Those of you who are in the body of Yahushua HaMashiach, may the Most High continue to bless you and supply every single one of your needs according to His riches in glory by His Son HaMashiach Yahusha. Be blessed. Have a blessed day.